We now return to Let's Play TerraScape, Chapter 4, The Tides of Trade. Organize trade, expand prosperity, and secure food for the growing population. With the settlement thriving and the Nile providing abundance, prosperity begins to spread throughout the land. Trade flourishes, merchants arrive, and the growing population demands both organization and stability. Establish proper management of the bustling market, support expanding commerce, and ensure that food production keeps pace with the rising population. Through careful planning can wealth and order endure as preparations for the Pharaoh's grand design continues. Okay, it looks like we are skipping Ta and going to Isis. I am not familiar with anything in the Isis deck, so let's see here. Our people are growing stronger by the day. Soon, both you and I will be able to tackle our final project. I'll consult with the gods once more to ensure our continued survival. In the meantime, we do well to further ameliorate our prosperity. Would you kindly do that, Grand Vizier? Right. We don't have a lot of room, and we don't have an actual Nile, so I'm not really sure how this is going to inundate. But anyway. Boy, we got a lot of elephants. This is going to be hard. Damn, there's a lot of elephants. Must be a part of the plan, then. Again, this doesn't matter, so we can just kind of place this out of the way. Well, there. Okay. Hadoof. It's going to be hard to fill that in. Worker camp. I assume we have to go this direction to get up here. No tooltip on what it requires to unlock that. You have to do Bastet anyhow. You know what? The more we work together, the more I think you're not such a stickler after all. You know, with the whole Grand Vizier thing and all. So what are you and the big guy planning anyway? Housing. We're going to have to leave room for more worker space to fill in there. This is going to be real hard. I think I'm just going to give it one go, and when I inevitably fail, we'll just move on to sandbox. Jet 2. So we need at least one. Okay, this isn't even around it. I made a mistake already. Come down here to utilize this a little bit. Okay. Here would cross over there, so this would probably be a better decision. I do think that I'm falling into this trap again, focusing a little too much on or one type. Overestimated. Let's see, we don't need that yet. Let's hang on to it. I think we're going to need to focus here. May even need to climb. Oases to take over. There we go. Alright. So that does that. Gets me to my next level, and now we do the ISIS stuff. Well, I assume that's the next thing we should be doing. Maybe I should wait until I actually have the jet. So we just have to make more. That would boost that one up. Or that would create several more jet here. Okay, business seems to be booming, my good vizier. In fact, there's someone here who's very interested in speaking with you, but be careful, she's quite demanding, even more demanding than the farmer. Unlock the ISIS deck, okay. Huzzah, we now have a scribe. There we go. Welcome to my humble shop, sire. I am Marit, the storekeeper. Surely you've noticed our business is flourishing. Wouldn't you like it to truly prosper first? We must need to track what is going on here. Aren't you agree, a scribe? Gains from Dromos. Dramatically. Otherwise, just like shrines and housing. And bazaars. So, like, actually, that would be a really good spot. Of course, I have no Dromos and no spot to build a Dromos. I guess I just need to plan ahead to do that. Oh. May as well just get started then, I suppose. That little area is useless to me. Locker removal. Which one? This one? It's pretty... I really need lots of these to be removed. For that to be at all useful to me. If I demolished this one, it would kind of suck, but then I could get at least one Dromos. Let's try that. We need to keep expanding and moving here. Giving me a lot of space. Guess we could start moving out this way too. Damn, how many worker camps did I get? Just kind of fill in an undesirable area. New one for Pharaoh. I don't think we should do that. Okay, there's a bazaar. Already got that boosted up, so we need to be moving elsewhere. We could start planning ahead to move into places. So if I did that and then kind of like put a well nearby, we're prepping ourselves here, kind of create a little expansion. This gains me not a lot of anything. 45 points there. $35 there. Maybe I should just push forward with the requirements and not worry so much. So that we don't run out. I really don't like the scouts, but the scouts do get rid of elephants, so that is another thing. Just putting this here would get rid of those two. And I don't need to worry about that. Already got that. Need more wells. God, I need to pay attention to the demolition stuff. Okay. What's this? Now I have to report everything? You've tripled my workload. Vizier, I thought we had an agreement. My dear Bastira, how about trusting me for once? This project requires a certain amount of organization. Fine, Marit, but I want to see results. Why does she get to dictate that? Lots of good places that are not good places. Probably don't want to fill in too many more wells. Just be content with that. Suppose we should probably start moving. Alright, let's unlock some more stuff. Points. Need to fill in. Problem with using these is that, you know, they themselves take up a spot. That's super beneficial. Well, there. Let's see, maybe keep that for the Noria or that for the Noria. I guess we can keep that for potential Noria. We still need lots more points in Bastet. Okay, there's the shrine. Just need to... God, that is such a worthless shrine, though, because it's such a waste of space. It doesn't cover anything. But if I did put it here, this would, like, surround a lot. So we're not doing much this way, which means that we now have to kind of build towards it being useful. I mean, it's a waste to do this because once that's built, it will make all that on its own, right? Okay, maybe let's put some housing down instead. Go. I don't know what we want. Let's see, Osiris is the one that takes over rivers, so let's, well, shit. Let's not do that until I need to. Let's not do that until I need to. For land. Does not help. So I guess we can kind of get prepared ahead of time. No, that one is also blocked. Damn it. Will not be on Nile side. I guess I need to just take it more seriously. General. Did I say Noria? What I meant was this, because Noria doesn't affect these types of buildings. Just crossing over a lot of stuff there. This is what? Worker camp? Okay. Now I do want to keep it. So I can get some bonus there. Start moving the wells out. That centralizes that. I guess we could start building up here too. We got a bazaar there. Haven't done that one yet. Blocker removal, that doesn't help. No. Sandstone. How come I'm not getting very many actual houses? Bothers me. Again, build that damn thing. I don't need it over here. I'm falling back into that trap where I'm just focusing on putting things down instead of focusing on putting useful things down. Fuck. You know what? I think we're just going to redo this one. It's just too hard. It's just too hard to make a comeback if you don't do it optimal, and that's why I have problems with this game. This expansion, anyway. DLC, whatever. It's very, very unforgiving. That's not fun. Cardinal sin of video games is not making your game fun. Much more of a hassle. All right. Well, let's plan ahead. Okay, that has to be good enough, I guess. So we'll do it here. 2 wells, 2 shrines. I think a good chunk. We'll have to anticipate like a bazaar in the area around another well. If we could get rid of that stupid thing. Work. I need the wells, remember, because we have to make the jet. Shit. Goddamned elephants. For a minute there, I got a little scared, thinking that I had paved over the spot that I was trying to save. Which I could absolutely see myself doing. There we go. Alright. We're not at the ISIS deck yet. I still need to unlock some stuff, so we better get in here. Now, elephants. Let's try and get rid of these stupid things. No, ISIS. There's the scribe. Get out of my way. Okay, that one could be okay. Now, you know, I don't think you get the points after you put it down. So, like, putting houses around it after the fact, I don't think I get the bonuses. Okay, we gotta save that spot. Those ones are out. Maybe save that one for a potential shrine? I guess I keep forgetting that I can just build over these things too. So actually that would be a better place for a shrine. Keep that maybe for a bazaar. Just not do it. Do it now while I can. Okay, there's the shrine. There's a shrine. Right. Why would I need a shrine up here when we've got room for one down here? That is going to become. Should have probably beelined that. I forgot about the extra that we need. 2,000 points we need to work for. Shrine here would be good. I was going to put maybe another bazaar here, but I think we should probably just expand into the desert. Damn it. Well, putting this here could clear that out. Yes. Some of these decisions are most likely suboptimal. Pointless Shadoof. We need a well in the area. Again, I wanted to focus on pushing that direction. Why don't we come up in here then? Anything in this direction? I could just get closer. Start a brand new batch. That also helps, actually. But again, when this thing's created, a large part of that will already be taken care of for us, so why don't I? Maybe that's such a waste. That's already being covered here. Half of that is just a waste. Right, we'll maybe move toward the Nile a little bit. Can you just give me something I can actually use, please? Guess we can put the shrine there. I have a bazaar in this vicinity. Want to unlock stuff, I gotta be using these. Not getting a whole lot off of this. What is it now? Housing 2 at a minimum. Finally. Right, now it's going to use Osiris. Okay, forgive me, Grand Vizier, I didn't see you there. Please join me for a moment in the hustle and bustle of the city. It's easy to forget to take a moment, simply watch the sun glistening on the water surface. Okay. Not interested at the moment. There we go. Now, the scribes now would actually be worth more to me. Was I going to put a shrine there? Yes, but it's no longer needed, because that is... No, it is, because that's jet. But if I put it there instead, that extends out. Okay. That's better. Still need more out here. And then extend... right next to another bazaar here. That's a blocker. We need the points. No Bastet, so let's go for easy points instead. Which, by easy points I mean not terribly great at all. More Bastet. More wells. We need to be... I'm blocking myself in, so we need to be moving up. I think those are already level 2s. So we now need that there. And then where? Shit, did I fill that in? It extends that. Big shrine. You know what? That worked out. Yes, because there's no other spot that I really need that. That doesn't count. If I get a level down, we can maybe use that, but then we're just gonna... Fuck. Can't use that. I can see now why Osiris is kind of risky. Certain amount of time that he's actually useful. Scout to get rid of what? It's a lot of elephants to get rid of for bonus points. Not that we'll ever go that direction, so let's not worry about that. Ugh. Okay, we can start combining some things here, maybe. It's really strange how I'm not getting any houses. That's already done. We can get that prepped and ready. God, there's too many. Look at what I did over there. This is now worthless to me because of all these stupid wells. Alright, let's prep the way for another expansion out this way. These are all level 2s. We will need a 3, but I think once we make that, if we can make that, we should probably put some alluvial fields down. I'll save them so we can replace them. Not helpful, guys. Lower land. It doesn't look... Almost tricked me, game. You almost tricked me. Alright, now we still got a lot of desert here that we need to actually convert. Would you kindly give me what I need? $125, sure. They're still so far away. Keep wasting so much of my time on things that are not going toward the goal. But we'll just have to double up. Getting any points that way. Oh, this is stupid with the number of oases that I'm wasting that on. Still not enough houses. So we have to get most of our points from methods that are not going to be super great. Okay, we might be able to get another one of these up in here. That's the only one you're not doing that? It's really obnoxious and insane that, you know, like, we've unlocked the ISIS stuff, and I know it's coming, but that we have to do this much to make it even useful to me? It's really, really irritating. Okay, there goes that. clay huts. Alright. There's no point in having the clay huts unless you're doing the other stuff, because they just get washed away. Which I suppose we could actually do. I think we're better terraforming. You know, provided you get terraforming materials. Which is not at all a guarantee. This is... I don't know what I'm doing here. This is one of those things where, like, 3 of these should turn into, you know, like, a building, a triangular building or something that extends. I guess that's not how oases work, but you know what I mean. Okay. Have our well, we have our shrine. Extends that further. Unfortunately, we're only getting 2 houses per pole, and that makes it really difficult to get any kind of bonus points. Here's another one we could play with if I removed that. That's a blocker. We could add another one there to extend that, or we could do here. Get this going. Or start focusing on another one out this way. Extending down here, we're just going to be blocked by all those watering holes. I don't think that's a great idea. We've already got a bazaar out here anyway, so we could do another one here, I guess. That's a lot of overlap, though. It's kind of wasted space. So maybe extending even further out would benefit. We wouldn't get the overlap here, though. Or a diagonal off this direction. That would actually be the best decision right there. I mean, this serves no purpose. We need to terraform that. Shit. I do think that I am doing this wrong, or setting myself up to have it be done wrong. That's not doing me any good. Just because, you know, we will need those scribes, I'm sure, and there won't be any place for them to go to gain great benefit. Okay, place a seed house with a rating of gold. What the hell is a seed house? You gonna tell me what that comes from, or... I mean, we've got a lot of quests here for now. Osiris. But I want Bastet so we can finish the thing. But if that's no longer what I need to be doing, then... Oh, fucking idiot. Went that direction. That direction. Fucking moron. Try it again. God damn it. Seed house. It must come. Oh. It must come from the Osiris stuff. Well, no, it would have to come from Isis. This is an Isis build, right? So the next thing for Scribe has to be the seed house? Is that how that works? Okay, well, at least I built myself some high-value areas now. I should probably be putting bazaars down, too, so that they get the benefit of that. So, like, here's a 95, but if I put a bazaar in the area, may as well take it over the camel, right? Doesn't serve a purpose. It's now 120. I mean, I could just fill the bazaar with it. There's two right there, side by side. I may as well, right? Like, I got too many of these damn things anyway. The per ankh. Well, that doesn't lead me to a thing. Jet turns Jet level 3 to level 4. Gains big bonuses from scribes and dromos and workers' camps. Level 75 there. Well, of course, you know what? It's only 10 points. Oh, wow, that's even worse. Okay, well, where was that 75? There's one. This gains nothing. How is that possible? Whatever. We need the benefits. We need the upgrade. Granary. Okay, we're getting there. Changes Kemet 3 to 4. Jet 4 to 5. Well, okay. Ooh. That was a big one. I'm a little lost right now. I don't know. And there's another 75 right next to another one of its own kind. Actually, that would probably be a good place for another one of those onks. Let's not go doing that just yet. I guess we can put it here then. Alright. Cyrus. The clay huts, of course I have nothing I can use that on. The granary, 165. 105 for that spot that I saved. 175 up in here. With a lot of materials. Okay, 175 versus what? 65. It looks like... What is that? It's Jet 4, huh? Didn't look like it. Alright, 175. Should have probably put that scribe down first. Get the bonuses, but we will put that there. Pair Ankh. 60. 75. 5. We need to be building that area up. Let's go ahead and do the 165 down here. This is where I'm almost at. 70s. Okay. Gets bonuses off the dromos. And scribes and worker camps. Oh. A seed house next to a scout with an indigo. Ah, okay. So now we're guaranteed our seed house. That's good there. Okay, there's the scout. Scout, indigo, and seed house. Indigo farm. Oh, fuck. So because it made a thing, it didn't count as that. Game? Come on. Okay, this is going to get destroyed. We may as well just use it. Get it out of my inventory. Alright. Well, do we have another? Okay, there's that, but it's not... I can't put that there. Where's the house attached to this? Probably you? That would be blocked. Well, we'll have to set ourselves up for another one then. Okay, there's another one. Alright, let's find ourselves... Of course, I put these stupid things in places where they are really awkward and out of the way, because I thought, oh, I don't need those. It would be nice if it was easier to tell where the fuck they are. May just have to get another one. Let's just pull another one. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Now that I need it, I'm not going to get it. Sorry to bother you again, Vizier, but you understand my dilemma, don't you? As trade grows, so does the population. With the need to feed the population, let's ensure further stability in the future, shall we? Alright. I have a feeling... Well, okay, so we've only got to get one more. We only have to get one more. So if I put... Right, okay. So we have a scout here. If I put this down, I should be able to put an indigo next to it. But I need the seed house first, right? With a gold rating. Oh, you fucking idiot. I need to read the whole goddamn thing. I need to read the whole thing. Seed house. Okay, let's do it correctly this time. Can I just, like, trash some of this shit? Removal blockers, I mean, those are kind of needed. I think we can probably get rid of that. This has not gone away yet. Ah! Just get it out of my fucking inventory. Right, seed house. Gains from Greater Noria, of which we have none. Indigo farm, of which we do. Okay, that is silver. That is not good enough. Gains from Lotus. Gains from Scout. Lotus is out here. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to gain from Lotus? But we do gain from indigo, so if I put down some more indigo, but see, then there's no place for me to visit the fucking grassland. Fuck. What is that? That's a worker camp. And there's just no... Okay, if I... Well, no, because then... Well, actually, that's got to be in a triangle. So okay, we can. It has to be in a triangle. Yes. So it will not form if I put it here. Which means I can put down indigos. There we go. Very good, sire. Now our people really doing well. I'll check my pantry. Maybe I have a bottle of Shede. Saved it for an occasion like this. Hooray, we're done. Okay, I don't think I'm going to screw around with the rest of that. Let's just finish. Damn, that is insane. I don't see how I'm possibly going to be able to do the bonuses, the side quests. Not that I really want to, either. Okay. So we can continue on with Architect of Destiny. This will now open up Ta. Okay, fine. May as well. I was going to do a creative mode thing, but... And then we'll just see how well I do on that, if at all. I will see you next time.